Hope you've had a nice day. Welcome back to Nicktoons Unite. More of SpongeBob World. Let's see what we got going on. I upgraded everything, right? I mean, maybe I should spend it on Jimmy because his ability is so bad that maybe it would become noticeably better if I upgraded it. But seems like Timmy's my main for now, so we'll stick with that. Jellyfish Fields. How many SpongeBob games have Jellyfish Fields as an area? I mean, what else are they gonna do? But still. And this part's not voice acted for some reason. Do I have to do a SpongeBob impression? Oh boy. The jellyfish fields are just at the end of this gully. We should be able to get to. We should be able to find the secret agent when we get there. Well, let's get going. The sooner we stop them harvesting jellyfish, the sooner we can go to the factory and stop Plankton. We should proceed carefully. It's likely they will be guarding the jellyfish fields. Okay, let's get going. I mean, that was pretty unnecessary dialogue, so I guess that's why they didn't even record it. But last time I was talking about the outdated Kelpo cereal that I was having. I also forgot to mention that I found another cereal, another exclusive limited time cereal, the Walmart exclusive. First of all, I'm a junk food eater. That's if that's not clear. But also, I found the root beer float flavored cinnamon toast crunch, which sounds amazing as a root beer lover. But man, I mean, it sounds weird because like do you want root beer flavored thing for breakfast? Like I don't know about that, but hey, I love root beer, so I was like, okay, this will be a very interesting take on a cereal. I tried it. It tastes like cinnamon toast crunch. Like it just has so much of that cinnamon toast sugar on it that whatever root beer float flavor is supposed to be there is just not there at all. So disappointing. But I mean, it's probably better than the Kelpo is, but you know, it's disappointing that it's not actually flavorful like at all. It's just normal cinnamon toast crunch, but normal cinnamon toast crunch is probably better than the kind of bland and soggy SpongeBob Kelpo that we had. But hey, I'm lucky that I even got to have them at least. You know, it's always especially when you live in a more rural area like me, it's hard to find special foods. But I follow plenty of Instagram accounts that are always reporting about weirdo snacks that are coming out. Those always help me know what I should be looking for to try out. Like the like the Oreo Coke that happened, bro. That stuff was good. I don't care what anyone says. That stuff did taste like an Oreo, and it was good.
Quietly. No one must know we are here until we find Agent Star.
Hey, SpongeBob! Don't tell anyone, but Sandy made me a secret agent!
Patrick! Watch out!
Why aren't his eyes
jellyfish
opening up?
harvester! Patrick, no! Wow!
Help! Kind of. It tickles. Sponge, help! SpongeBob, help! You, ouch! Sponge, you, ouch! Sponge, you, ouch! Just SpongeBob!
Is he like making sound effects with his mouth?
Don't worry, SpongeBob. We'll get him back. Let's stick to Sandy's plan. We'll take out these jellyfish harvesters and then enter Plankton's fortress. We'll find Patrick there.
Plankton's fortress. So he has a fortress. It's not just the chum bucket. Yeah, I could talk about junk food all day. Let's see. Jellyfish harvesters are big and fast. Maybe bring them down to your size. We'll slow them down. Ah, that mean Jimmy's time to shine with the shrink ray. Yes, but I got eaten. Hello? Get me out! Get me out! Then switch to... Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's how you do damage. Just want to play as Timmy all the time. For sure. Easy. Did we even have to do that? Oh yeah, because we need water for some reason, I guess? It's down here. It's down here. What's down here? Water. Need water on that. Okay, SpongeBob. SpongeBob's time to shine. See, now we're getting to use all different abilities and stuff, so that's That's good. You know, I feel like I don't really remember. I mean, it'll be great to get to them eventually. The other Nicktoons games. I don't remember the characters having like character-specific abilities in those other games. But I feel like there's more characters to play as also. So I think it kind of becomes more like a Lego game where like you just have a bunch of characters to play with and you choose your favorites rather than what this game is doing with like some very light puzzle solving type stuff. Is this even the way I'm supposed to go? It looks like there was a path of coins on the other side too. I mean, I'm just gonna keep going this way. Yep, just gonna keep going this way. Last time I was talking about Nickelodeon movies, and that got me thinking like, oh, for the next part, it makes sense for me to talk about Cartoon Network movies maybe, but I don't really have anything to say because, well, so as far as I know, if you're not counting like Scooby-Doo, wasn't Powerpuff Girls the only that doesn't work. Wasn't Powerpuff Girls the only Cartoon Network movie that was in theaters? Because I haven't even seen that movie aside from seeing that like it has really good animation and like some random clips. I haven't even seen the Powerpuff Girls movie. But, you know, it's probably pretty cool. It's actually just a lot of I just haven't like watched a lot of Powerpuff Girls like in general, actually. I haven't watched that much Powerpuff Girls in general, but that's one of those things where, you know, I'm a boy, so when I was a kid, it was like Powerpuff Girls that's for girls, you know what I mean? But it's stupid of me to think like that. But you know, when you're a dumb kid, you think like that. We gotta switch to Jimmy. Where? Why can't I switch to him? Where is he? Oh, he's inside there. Oh, he goes back inside. Okay. Yeah, I think that Powerpuff Girls is like Cartoon Network's only theatrical movie. Which is a big difference between Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, I guess, because Nickelodeon, you know, they have a whole brand of Nickelodeon movies with the Nickelodeon movies logo intro animation on the SpongeBob movie. That stuff's heavenly, bro. Yeah, we gotta heal. Yeah, I know you need help. Let's heal up. Oh, the health does just affect everybody. Okay, that's good. I didn't even realize that earlier. Hello? There we go. Oh no, it's an ambush. That was such a E3 trailer gamer thing to say. Oh, it's an ambush. Chat, watch out. Oh, God. Yeah, I was talking about the SpongeBob movies last time, and I didn't even bring up the Nickelodeon intro animation. Like, come on. That's like the best part of the whole movie. Is this a secret? Oh, let's go. It's just some points. Better than nothing. But that whole you know what I'm saying? Please remember. Chat, please remember. Do you remember? But you know what else had that intro? I mean, not that specific intro. The SpongeBob movie's the only one that had that specific intro. But Rugrats in Paris, that was another Nickelodeon movie that we would watch all the time. That had like the French dude and like his dog and like his house gets destroyed by the Nickelodeon logo or something, right? Something like that, right? I think I'm remembering that correctly. But yeah, Rugrats in Paris. That purple. What the hell? That orange VHS. I guess I'm thinking of purple because the Nickelodeon logo has purple on it. But that orange VHS tape, classic, man. I mean, same with the Jimmy Neutron movie too. We'd pop that in all the time. But something about Rugrats in Paris. We watched that as kids all the time on the VHS. I really don't know why, because I can only remember like very vague things about that movie at this point. It's been ages since I've seen it. But like, I don't know. One of my weird specific memories of that movie is the fact that like, because it's a movie, it has a lot of like, you know, higher budget animation compared to the show, and it has a lot of CGI mixed in, which is like weird. I don't know. That's something that always jumped out about it to me as a kid, because it's like, why is there like 3D stuff in a 2D cartoon? Like it was one of my first times like seeing that kind of combination of art styles. What the heck? It's Kevin the Sea Cucumber. Why? I mean, sure, I'll take SpongeBob references, but wait, I was talking about that episode last time, wasn't I? Because I was talking about the touch don't touch thing. Well, there we go. We got it. We got our reference to that then. Rugrats had 3 movies, right? So I as a kid, I always assumed that like the first Rugrats movie was like the first Rugrats like episode, but that's not the case at all, right? Like the movie happened after the series was already going on, and I feel like I haven't seen that movie nearly as much as I saw. Well, I mean, I haven't seen either of them nearly as much as I saw the Paris one, because like I said, we just put that on all the time. But there's also the Wild Thornberrys crossover movie, which that was in theaters. And you know what's kind of weird about that? Speaking of both of those shows, as far as I remember, neither of those shows are referenced in any of these crossover games. Like you would think that Rugrats being kind of a huge show, it would show up in these. I mean, maybe it makes sense for it to not because they're babies and they wouldn't want to have you, I don't know, play as babies. But I mean, there's tons of Rugrats games though, so yeah, I don't know. That's actually an interesting thing to realize. Like, as far as my memory serves, I don't think there's any playable Rugrats in any of these Nicktoons action games. Maybe in the baseball game that they made later on that I never played. You know what? That'd be a funny thing to play even as a one-off thing, though. Because I know that baseball game has a good amount of Invader Zim stuff in it. I've always been curious about that. Because that was at the point where they realized people like Zim, so they're like, okay, fine, you can play as Zim in a baseball game. It's like, bro, come on. Zim wouldn't even know how to play baseball. He would just blow everything up. Actually, I say all this, but is Zim even playable in that game, or do you just play as Gur? I don't even know. I know Gaz is playable in it because I literally saw like a clip of that recently. But I mean, Dib's probably also in it. I don't know. That'd be something to check out eventually. We need some water. Some water. Stay hydrated, kids. Oh, we don't need water. We can just walk. Okay. What's the point of that then? Oh no, we can't just walk. Oh no, we can use shrink ray on this. There we go.
Let's get tiny.
What the heck's the point of that jellyfish over there? Just is it an obstacle? Oh, new ability. Hang on, mind the explosions. We got a new ability. Everything's blowing up. You can use Jimmy Neutron's flare, or his neutron flare, to activate smoking objects. Okay. How does that work? Oh, just like a homing shot? Okay. I don't think that's from the show, from what I remember, but... Alright. More abilities, more things to do, always good. Look at how... It was so good that we upgraded Timmy. Look at how we just eviscerated all them. Oh, the Flying Dutchman voiced by Mark Hamill. No. That's in the new movie. Oh man, he has like such a screeching voice, man. Also, his voice is totally random trivia. That his voice actor is in the movie Christmas Vacation, which we watch every Christmas. So I'm always like, every year I'm like, whose voice is that? And then I look it up and I'm like, oh, it's Flying Dutchman. Anyways, Arr har yar. You have come aboard the Flying Dutchman ship, and you're now all cursed and can never leave, you scurvy sea dogs. Hi, Mr. Dutchman. Arr, SpongeBob, not again. Okay, you can leave, but your friends stay. Sorry, Mr. Dutchman, I can't leave my friends. I'm afraid you're stuck with me again, but don't worry. I've been practicing being a salty sea dog. Arr har har. Oh, please, no. If only I had my old crew back, then I wouldn't need such a worthless bunch of deck rats. You've lost your crew? How about we go get your crew back for you? Danny, we don't have time for that. Me old bunch of cutthroat crew won't listen to worthless landlubbers like you. Oh, I think they'll listen to me. I've got a lot of experience convincing ghosts to do what I tell them. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess it's okay. It's clever. It's actually a clever side quest because he's ghosts. He can talk to ghosts. Okay. Very well then. Get my 6 crewmates back to me. Hello, I am crewmate. I'm the good guy on the spaceship. If you defeat them, then they'll be sure to come scurrying back. Otherwise, you'll be my new scurvy crew from now until eternity. Let's go. So every level's got to have like a a fetch quest to it, huh? But you know what? Clever of them to make it be Flying Dutchman, and Danny Phantom's got to do it because he's a ghost. You know, I'll give him points for that. Well, we got a ton of coins now, huh? That's gonna be satisfying to level up. But I wonder what we should focus on leveling up now. Maybe maybe SpongeBob. Maybe like SpongeBob or Danny. I feel like Danny might be a little better than SpongeBob with his but of course Timmy's the best. I don't know why am I not playing as him? Well, because I have to play as Danny, I guess. Why was he still attacking when he was dizzy? These speaking of Rugrats, like these shipmate Among Us reference, these shipmate ghosts look like Reptar a little bit, huh? At least same colors going on. Timmy, take care of him. Easy. Yo, I don't know if it even gave me a hint about like turning invisible to fight these guys. I just figured that out on my own because I'm 27 and I'm playing this game right now. But we don't gotta worry about that. But you know what was another Nickelodeon game, which I guess ties into movies? Not the SpongeBob movie game. That one's too obvious to talk about. Everybody knows the SpongeBob movie game. But the Jimmy Neutron movie game, that game has weird vibes, man. If you play that game at like 2 a.m., that's like that game has like weird cursed energy to at least to its first level. I don't know if we ever made it past the first level, but like I don't know, something about like the menu music and like the ambience of the sound effects and stuff there. That game is just. I mean, it'd be worth me showing off on the channel at some point, I guess, so we can like you could understand what I'm saying. But like, if you just go watch like a no commentary video of that game, it's kind of it's just off-putting. I don't know, something weird about that game, man. It's like the kind of game you would like see in your dreams. But that game's first level, you're at what's the theme park called? What's Retroland? Is it just they're from Retroville and they go to Retroland? It's the Bomb Pies. That's a good reference. Good on them for that one. Whatever there's other references I've just been missing. But yeah, the first level of that Jimmy Neutron game, you're in Retroland, I assume it's called. And you have to like talk to all the kids. What the heck was that horrible noise? Oh, that's a bad noise. I don't like that. Ah. It's like nails on a chalkboard. You're in Retroland and you talk to all these kids and you got to get the prizes, but all the prizes are inside of rides, and the rides are like all scary. There's like one you're inside like a clown's head and it's like you're inside a human body. There's teeth everywhere, and there's one like in a mummy's tomb and it's all dark and like crepid. It's weird. Weird vibes in that game. And then there's a lot of like space levels in it too, because you know it's Jimmy Neutron, and there's like just ooh, secret. Oh, we have so many coins now. This is a good level to grind coins if you need to grind coins. What other more niche Nicktoons games are there? I don't even know what it's called, but there's like that SpongeBob game on DS that's like Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy themed. I don't even know what that game's called. But I had that on DS, and I never got far in it. And that one's more like an adventure game, I think. Like it's more of a point and click sort of thing, which is interesting to say because there's actual SpongeBob point and click games as well. There's the Employee of the Month game for the PC and the movie game for PC. I'm missing 2 ghosts. I can't go back there yet. Yeah, I only learned recently that the PC version of the SpongeBob movie game is a point and click adventure game because my favorite content creator, one of my favorite content creators, Panoots, was just playing it. So that's a fun watch. I highly recommend Panoots if you like the background noise kind of vibe that I'm trying to give off with these videos myself. Oh, there it is. Jeez, how did I miss that? blind streamer. I apologize. Again, so hard to talk and play at the same time. I'm trying to reminisce about all these nostalgic weird game things and stuff, and you miss things. You captured all the ghosts. Yep, let's go. All ghosts are mine.
So long, Mr. Dutchman!
That looks like our way in.
Patrick, Mr. Krabs, all the little jellyfish, hang on! We're coming!
Yeah, I was gonna say, what was the point of doing all that anyways? But he conveniently opened the door for us, so that's perfect. All right, let's keep going.
We need to shut this factory down. We can't let the syndicate collect any more energy from these jellyfish.
From the look of these plans, there are 4 emergency vents that we should be able to release the jellyfish through.
That ought to do it.
Wait, what's that noise?
Patrick, hooray! Don't worry, buddy. We'll have you out of there in a jiffy.
That episode with Mr. Krabs in the jellyfish, was that the jellyfish jam episode? I don't even actually remember. That's how long it's been since I've seen some SpongeBob. But the one where Mr. Krabs captures all the jellyfish and then they use like that emergency exit, that's like what this is all a reference to, it seems? What is it gonna be, like a Crimson Chin ability? Yep. Boy Chin Wonder, Timmy's alter ego. Clef the Boy Chin Wonder. And his chin-tastic mechanical arm with super strength. Press B when you see the hand icon. Alright, cool. Well, I needed that for something over here. I already said. That's how I knew that was going to be a superior ability. Well, we were talking about, we were just talking about games, and, you know, something iconic about old kiddie games is the Flash games on the websites like Nick.com and stuff. And you know what? I gotta say, I don't really have too much of a memory of a lot of Nick.com Flash games. I definitely have more of a memory of Cartoon Network's Flash games than I do of Nickelodeon's, but something from the Nickelodeon website that I remember the most is the Nickelodeon mashups that they used to have on their, like, though they used to have a website called Turbo Nick, where you could watch episodes and like clips of shows and stuff. And eventually they added a mashup game to that, where you could like basically very roughly video edit and put like clips of shows together and make like, you know, a funny video or like a YouTube poof basically. And I like went ham using that all the time. Like I loved using that. And I guess, you know, this is only a realization I'm having right now, but I guess that was my introduction to video editing, which is what like my main thing is nowadays, huh? So in a bizarre way, I have Nickelodeon to thank for that. I remember that Turbo Nick thing had no clips from Invader Zim, but it had a recording of the Gur singing the Doom song, which was maybe taken from like a ringtone or something. And then there was maybe the Zim theme song was on there. But yeah, as you know, as the resident Invader Zim obsessed kid, falling in love with the show that was already canceled by the time I discovered it, Turbo Nick had Zim episodes. Something weird that they did that always bothered me was there was a specific Zim episode that, like, for the longest time was only, he sniped me, was only a clip, and it took them like ages to actually add the full episode. It was weird.
I can't get past.
Well, we got you, Patrick. Don't worry. Turn off the fire for him.
I can't get past.
We heard you, buddy. You don't gotta say it. Is he gonna say it one more time? Please say it one more time, please. Yeah, I don't remember too many Nickelodeon Flash games aside from, again, you know, to talk about Invader Zim again. I remember the Invader Zim Flash games. I actually just did like a TikTok about that the other day. There was one where you fought off germs. It was like a first-person shooter kind of thing. I guess both them games were first-person shooters, because the other one was based on the episode where you go in Dib's body and you piloted a ship to go through Dib's body in the game. If you could get water out of the glass vessel, it could come in handy. What glass? Out of this? What, a glass vessel? What the heck is it? Why are they calling it glass vessel? Okay, just solved that by complete accident by shooting it with fire. Sure.
Someone help me out.
Shut up, Patrick. I get it. We're coming. We're coming. Very slowly. Then we gotta walk all the way to that one too.
Can someone help me out?
Those Zen Flash games are basically the only Flash games from Nickelodeon that I remember. Because I spent most of my time on that website just doing like the games and stuff. But Cartoon Network definitely had more that I have memories of. There was like Billy and Mandy, like Halloween one that was like a platformer. There was like Ed and Eddie one where you had to like build a contraption to get the Jawbreaker in a cup. There was like a wrestling Ed and Eddie one where you like selected attacks. It was just kind of randomized, but like tricked you into thinking you were actually doing something. At least I think it was randomized. I don't know. That'd be a good one to revisit someday and try to see if it actually has mechanics or if you're just doing random stuff. Because I always kind of felt like you were doing random stuff with that one. There was a Chowder one that was like Diner Dash that I mistakenly called Door Dash earlier when I was talking about it in my other video. And then there was like TKO. That was like a Cartoon Network had a good amount of like. I imagine Nickelodeon might have too, but Cartoon Network had a lot of games that were like online games. Like TKO was like a fighting game, and it was like actually online. And then there was like a League of Legends style Adventure Time game too. I forgot about that. I'm only just now remembering that. Oh, that was loud. Nice work turning the machine off. We still need to free the trapped jellyfish. Find and open the 4 emergency vents to free them. Thanks, Patrick, for your very specific instructions. It's always find the 4 this, find the 4 that in this game, huh? I remember that Adventure Time MOBA had like a bunch of costumes you could unlock, but you basically had to win matches to get the currency, so it was like very, very like there was an unrealistically high amount of currency needed to unlock costumes, and that was always annoying because I wanted to unlock them. I wonder how long ago was that game around? How old was I playing that? Probably like 13 or 14. I mean, how old was I editing mashups on TurboNick? Probably like 8. All right, I fell in the hole. I just discovered how to defeat these enemies. Only just now. All right, now let's solve this damn puzzle. What do we got to do? Any second now. Any second now. Let's go. Easy. What did that do? What did mystery random switch? Okay, sure. I'll accept that. Oh no, Timmy was just on top. Come on. Alright, emergency hatch. Open. Oh, we need Timmy. Are you kidding me? Come on. I gotta wait for this damn thing again. There we go. That took forever. Still wonder what that other lever did. Oh well. We'll never know. We don't need to know. Was the Jellyfish Jam episode the one with old No Name too? The blue jellyfish? With the part where he's like, I feel like someone's trying to sell me something. Right? Is that from that same episode? Like I said earlier, I gotta get back to watch some SpongeBob. I think SpongeBob would be a great thing to watch, like some, I think I have some old SpongeBob DVDs. I don't know if they have commentaries on them, but maybe if there's commentaries on YouTube or something, SpongeBob's probably a good show to watch that stuff for. Because, of course, here, to talk about it again, Invader Zim, the commentaries on those DVDs are absolutely hilarious and very insightful to, a ton of the random like inside jokes and stuff that are in that show. And I think those are uploaded on YouTube, so if you're ever interested in the inner workings of a classic show like Invader Zim, highly recommend those commentaries. Half the time they're just sitting there like eating food and talking over the episode. It's hilarious. There we go. Seems like we need to use Jimmy Flair for everything in this level. Oh. No, Danny. There we go. Oh my god, come on. There we go. Speaking of DVDs though, SpongeBob has like a ton of DVDs, but it has so many DVDs that are just like themed sets of episodes rather than at least it's weird because they did release like full seasons of SpongeBob on DVDs, but I never owned any of those. That's probably what I need to track down to start rewatching the show a little bit. Is just the full season sets. Or there's even like a set of just like the first 100 episodes. That's like more of a recent release. I'm gonna have to find that eventually, or just get it digitally, or watch it on certain websites that we don't need to mention due to legal repercussions. Oh god. Look at this guy working out. Give it all you got. Can't stop now. You gotta take it to the top. Right? That's from that episode too. It's also got the hey all you people. Hey all you people. Hey all you people, you listen to me. See, we just start singing when we don't know what else to say, but that's alright. That's how most commentary goes, right?
This is a job for Cleft, the boy chin wonder.
There we go. Is that all 4 of them? You freed all the jellyfish. It's time to find Patrick. He's literally right here. Yeah, you freed the jellyfish. Mr. Krabs will be with Plankton. They're through the door. Why is Mr. Krabs with them? Boss fight time? Ray trace reflection time? Is this gonna have the this is my lab, this is my laboratory? Oh my god, those explosions are so loud. There's Karen cameo. Oh my god, it actually does. That's good, that's good. Let's see, we're gonna get like a Mermaid Man Barnacle Boy ability for SpongeBob. Bubble bomb. Nope, okay. You can use the bubble bomb and throw it to break cracked walls, I assume. With the very loud explosion. Oh, we can't go over there because there's one little steaming thing. Come on. Oh, it's the grills from it. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's a great episode too, man. When SpongeBob starts working for him, he puts the brain in the robot and all that. In fact, are those 2 episodes like the jellyfish jam and the I don't even know the name. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna assume that the jellyfish jam one is called Jellyfish Jam, but you know what? It's not, because isn't the Jellyfish Jam the episode where he gets the pet jellyfish? Isn't that the name of that episode? I guess that's something I need to brush up on then. Is my names of SpongeBob episodes. 'Cause I definitely don't know them. How can I call myself a cartoon content creator, man?
Right. Now that we've saved the jellyfish, it's time to find Plankton.
We're coming to save you, Mr. Krabs!
Alright, I think we will save Mr. Krabs next time on Nicktoons Unite. Get into a boss fight right away in our next part, I assume. So thanks for watching so far. Have a nice day. Take care of yourself. And we got to watch some SpongeBob again, man. We definitely got to do that.